We're going to write down the function hierarchy first.
Are you putting this on Blackboard?
Yep. Okay. So capital F of x in the center, and then we're going to write little f, f prime, f double prime. Yeah, we haven't really seen a capital F before. Yeah, that's because I needed a letter. Okay, the arrow's pointing down, and I'm going to write derivative. First semester of calculus is derivatives. That's f goes to f prime, goes to f double prime. Second semester of calculus, you go backwards. Same order, backwards. That means you go up. Means usually you don't start with the original, you start with one of the derivatives. Antiderivatives. Antiderivatives. Yes. And a what? Same words. Different, like same meaning, different words. Different notation. Okay. We have the rule. The question was, what's the difference between integrals and antiderivatives? And the answer is nothing. Different symbols, same meaning. Okay. F prime equals C. The original equals. C is for a constant, any number. C times X. This is like X to the 0, which is why the power increases to 1. But you're never going to see X to the 0 in a question. It's always just going to be a number. Okay, so I'm not going to write X to the 0, but that's what's there. The variable has a 0 power. Means it increases to a power of 1. Okay, the power rule, that's the one that we just investigated. So given power format means it has to be variable to the n power. The original is, right? It's a two-step process. Add 1 to the power. Multiply by the reciprocal or divide by the same number. That's your rule. Okay? 2 steps. Add 1 to the exponent. Second step, divide by same number. This is to give you an idea of how all the different functions are related. If you have f prime and you do the derivative, you get the second derivative. But if I do antiderivative rules, I go backwards on this hierarchy. The only reason we have a capital F is in case I want to go backwards from the original function.
What's the antiderivative of capital F of x be capital F prime of x?
There's no specific letter to denote that. You'd probably leave it in a notation format, like integral of capital F of x is, and give the expression. Okay, here we go. General solution is f of x plus k. K is a vertical shift. The vertical shift does not affect the derivative, which means it doesn't change f prime. A specific solution is finding the k value using an original point. Okay. So let's read our directions. Solve the differential equation. Differential just means that there's a derivative there, f prime. Give the general solution and the specific. Okay, general has a plus k. Specific has an actual number there. I'm going to rewrite my starting point. F prime of x equals 3x minus 1. Okay, I need f of x. That means go backwards. Go backwards once. Look at my hierarchy. I have f prime. I need f of x. Go backwards once with your antiderivative rules. Okay, so f of x equals. Okay, there's my first step. We're at the 3 stays. I'm not there yet. There you go. There's my antiderivative rule. It is 2 parts.
Can you go through it like you went through in the last one, please?
Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Let's try again. You guys ready?
Yeah, just go through the entire thing.
Got it.
Step by step.
Okay, here we go. Let's do the 3x. What's the antiderivative of 3x? X squared over 2. I did. This is a 1. So I added 1. That's the first part. Okay, now I've got a minus 1. So antiderivative of minus 1. That's the constant rule. That's x to the 0. That's x to the 0, which is just minus 1x. Okay, I still do derivatives faster than I do antiderivatives. Do the power rule real quick. Check to see if you got it right. Do the derivative. Go down. Okay? 6x. Yeah, it works. Right? Actually do the power rule, the derivatives that you spent a semester doing. What's the derivative of minus 1x? Minus 1. Okay. What's your general solution? Guys, that's a parabola. Does a vertical shift affect the slope? No. Plus k. Vertical shift
Why did you add plus k?
does not affect slope. I don't know if that's an A or an E. I apologize. My grammar.
For what?
Effect.
Affect, sound the same.
They sound the same, but they have different meanings. I know that much. Okay. What's the derivative of a number? Wait, I heard it. 0. It disappears. Is this match this? Yeah, it does. All constants disappear when you go down in the hierarchy. Okay. Specific solution. Notice this second piece of information here. It says f of 2 equals 3. And so on f of x, we have the point 2, 3. Plug it in and find k. The specific solution actually has a number for k. 3 equals
I can smell it.
Okay. There's my answer. Substitute x and y. Solve for k. There's my point. This is the original, right? It's matching f of x, f of x. Substitute, solve for k. All right, we're going to check it because I still do derivatives faster than I do antiderivatives. I'm going to go from here and I'm going to find f prime. Times 2x minus 1 minus 0. I just did the derivative, and I actually got the thing I started with. That means that you did it correctly. Okay, let's do it again. Oh, all right. I start with double prime. That means that if we're looking at the hierarchy and I want the original, I have to go backwards twice. So we're going to do the whole process twice. We're going to start with finding f prime. You got to go backwards once. Find f prime. Then go backwards again. Okay. I'm going to start by writing down my second derivative. And then I'm going to do my antiderivative rule. Right, that's one slash. Go backwards once. 2x. Yeah, what's your general solution? 2x plus k. Okay, I'm going to highlight the next piece of information. Ooh, this one tells me about f prime. This is f prime. Make sure they match. This is f prime. So these two things are going together. F prime. Okay, I have the point 4, 1. That's the point I'm going to plug in to find my k value because they match. This is f prime. This is f prime. Okay, 1 equals 2 times 4 plus k. Specific solution for f prime. You have to go in order. You can't just skip to the end. You have to go one level at a time. Complete the problem, then start over. Okay. If f prime is 2x minus 7, now do the antiderivative again to get the original. Yeah.
I figured out the joke based on the first letter.
Congratulations. Keep flipping.
What does function whatever system?
All right. Now, I'm going to circle, there's the next. Notice the f prime and then the f original. Make sure you're matching up the information with the correct equation. This is f original. That's negative 1, 2. And so that you're plugging them into the proper place. There's our answer. We ended up with a k of negative 6 the second time. Okay. Turn it over. Try question 3. Right, we're going all the way through 5. As you are finishing the problems faster than we are, you can flip to your joke worksheet and you can try some of those questions.
once you find K, that's the specific solution. Then, yeah, I know. The only trick now is which direction? Yeah.
Okay. So f of x, add 1, divide, add 1. Okay, there's my antiderivative rule. Okay, the point, input, output. Okay, so plug in, so -1 equals. Guys, you have a calculator, so try not to mess up the arithmetic part. -7. Okay. F of x equals. Can I check it by doing the derivative? Yeah, you can. All right. Looks good. Okay, try number 4. Try number 5. As you finish before me, switch to the joke worksheet. I try not to pick K values that are yucky, but sometimes it happens.
Yeah, yeah.
You're given the values of x.
Yes, and all of them is changing the in terms of where you're starting. Okay, so this one is similar to the question, what's the equation? What's a new position given? So once you find that last term, you plug in one. So it's like 3 steps. Antiderivative, find K, find new position. Oh, I switched it.
You want to see what I... Nah, there's a reason why everybody makes fun of this. Okay, at least for the juniors, the reason why I make fun of this is because I like the whole prom thing that they were doing. The only comments were the SGA kids. Yeah, it's funny. No, it wasn't. It was cringy. Yeah, it was like... So, the SGA 2020, Instagram to like reveal what the this year. No, it wasn't. Because all the SGA kids underneath. No, not all. Rephrase that. I'm sorry, all the junior SGA kids were like. It was funny.
Okay, so you're working on 3, 4, and 5. As you finish, you move over to the joke worksheet. It doesn't mean just come up with the answer. It means actually do some of the problems.
Start on the top math?
Yep. Okay, so there are your 2 sets of answers. Once you get through 5, you are switching to the joke worksheet, and then when everyone gets there, we'll move on to do our last 2 examples.
Calculate the hours. So K is 5, the actual is the same as next year plus 5. Get down here. So you're to right? This is S times. Go backwards again. Yeah. So you just X squared plus matching that without the so not all of this. All I'm doing is making it X. Yes. There's almost no work to go back. And then the work comes in from the general to specific. Going here, right? So going up one level, it's like just the rule. There's like no work. Wait, I mean, through this without the little box. So we go from this backwards, like just do the rule. So we're going to take your head. Especially with numbers, then you plug it.
So my final answer is 1 through X.
Okay, 1 through 5, and then switch to the joke worksheet.
So I got
Okay, so you have your
messed up further back.
Plus 5x, yeah. So don't go backwards too quick, because you're gonna miss that the second and third term from where you add them. Okay, so what we're looking at is a change in vocabulary. Notice position, velocity, acceleration. All I'm doing is changing the vocab to tell you where you are on that function hierarchy. Okay? So the acceleration is, so I'm just going to highlight the information I have. And it says when t equals 0, velocity is 1. Okay, so I'm just going to write that off to the side. V of 0 is 1. Okay, I'm going to keep reading and write down the other things that I know. And its distance is 3. Distance is 3. That would be a position. Position of 0 is 3. Acceleration is 6t. That means that the second derivative is 6t, because acceleration tells me that I'm on this level. If you want to call it a of t, p double prime, it doesn't matter. You just need to keep track of what each of those pieces of information are telling you. Okay, find the position. Okay, that means I'm at level 2. I need to go all the way back to the original. So first step, do the antiderivative. 3t squared plus k. Oh, that's this one. Right? P prime is velocity. So that's where this one comes in. P prime of 0 is 1. 1 equals... Oh, that's pretty nice. Plugging in 0 is easy. Okay. Step 1, go back 1 level. Step 2, go backwards again. Okay. P of t. Okay, notice that second point, 0, 3, that's for the original. 3 equals... multiple choice, so C is my answer. Similar work to what we just did, but the vocab is changing, so you have to pay attention to which words mean which level. Okay, question 11. I'm going to give you the 2 parts. It has a particle is moving. Here's the velocity. And it says the position is this. Okay, position at time 2 is -3. Okay, find the position function. Find position. Find position. I'm going to change my velocity to p prime. Okay, I'm doing my inside derivatives. The order's not really important, just plus k. Find k. Notice x equals -3 and t equals 2. Time is always the input. The other number is the output. Okay, so -3. Okay. So position is That's not the question. It's a number. The answer is a number. Okay? What's the question? Where is the particle when time is 1? I found the position function, but the actual question is, what's the new position? Plug in 1. 5 times 1. 2. Oh,
There you go. Sorry.